Hi guys, so how's it going with you? I just wanted to make this quick video today to tell you about this Viz camp, visual development camp for artists. It's for free. He uploads it to YouTube. There's also guest artists. I thought it's an awesome opportunity to learn how to make awesome art and storytelling skills. There's at a point a storyboard artist coming in, and there's also a script writer. So I thought, hey, this could be cool for my comic buddies as well. So I wanted to quickly show it to you. And the streams are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I'll be missing tonight's live stream because we won't have power at that point. But I'll watch it later. And we're already 1 week into this camp. It's a 9-week long camp. And last week that you have assignments, right? And last week's assignment was to make a mood board for your own personal project. So I'm working on my comic, of course. And I made the mood board for my for my comic, and it was actually so much fun. I never thought to make a mood board for my comic before, and I really enjoyed it. And now, if I feel in a rut, I just look at my mood board and get all inspired again. So I'll show it to you. I'll put a link in the description to the course so you can go check it out. I think all the videos will be taken down after the course. I'm not sure. But yeah, so it's definitely fun to look at and partake in the Discord channel and hopefully make some friends there, and just it's fun making art with other people, everyone working on their own personal projects. There we go. I made my mood board with Pinterest. I've not really worked with Pinterest before, but I discovered that I really like it. So this is my mood board. And a bit about my world. It's a dream world. I got the idea for my world back in 2015. I was into writing novels back then, and I was in a rut. I had too many ideas, and felt like I was just burning through my ideas too fast, because I'd start a project and then stop a project and start and stop, as you got inspired for your next with the next idea. I stopped myself doing that. I was like, let me try something a little different. I wanted to make a little comic, a short comic, and make it like in the style of Asterix and Obelix, just make a comic for fun. I thought, what's fun? And my mom always jokes with me that I'm living in my own dream world, and and that my head's always up in the clouds. So I was like, what would that actually be like? What would it be like to live in a dream world? And another thought was like, what happens to all your thoughts? And like when I was little, I had imaginary friends and everything, and then you move on from that stage in your life, and you play with your toys, and your toys have personalities and all of that. So I was like, what happens to all of this? Just for fun. And then so I decided to make a dream world, because I was like, well, I can just go completely crazy with this, include everything that I like in it, and because it's people's dreams. And that's how I started this. It was just supposed to be a quick little project, and it turned into what I've mainly been working on for the past few years, since 2015. I haven't worked on it as much as I'd like. Life got crazy since then, but I'm finally sorting stuff out, and I'm able to get into creating things again. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing now. So I made my mood board, and so I don't know if in the rambles if I told you. So the dream world it's a dream world, and all the people all the characters on the world are made of dream dust. And you know, like in a lot of stories, it's a human that falls asleep and they're in the dream world and they have like super special powers and stuff and they must save the dream world. Yeah, my story's not like that. Humans are these. I'll show you quick. Sorry if I'm scrolling a bit fast here, going up, up. Humans are these just big floating planets. I put this one in on the mood board. They don't quite look like that, and like this one here, they don't look like that, but they just these big. Our minds are these big floating chunks of land floating around the dream world, and from our minds falls the dream dust, which is our thoughts, our emotions, everything. Like one of my main characters, his name is Ollie. This is Ollie. I included some of my old art in my on my mood board. This was from 2018, I think. And Ollie is fear personified. His character was a random fright. Somebody got a fright. I spoke about it in my other video, designing Ollie. Yeah, somebody got a fright. A woman got a fright. Her husband had bought in a teddy bear to surprise her, but he was carrying it in the dark, and she saw this weird random shape. It's like you know, there's like you just get a fright, and it's an illogical fright, and out of that creates a monster in your head. But so that's what he was, and then when she realized that she was safe, the fear dropped to the world below, and that became Ollie, just this innocent fear he made of from a teddy bear. Yeah, so that was my idea, and I love the feeling I'm going for. I want the big, awesome, fantastical landscapes like this, and a whole bunch of things that I showed before. And I love sculpting. I make my own sculptures. I love sculpting, so I love these like big statues in worlds. I love that, so I thought I'd do that in my dream world as well. And of course, I love ships. I love the ocean, and I was like, well, what's quite dreamy was flying fish. so I had that idea, and it turns out it's quite a common idea, but I still love it. And so my dream world is flying fish all over the place. I love that painting that I just showed you, by the way. And this here is my flying fish. Let me go to the link so I can show it to you. This is Gobber. And there we go. Flying fish with a ship on the back, because I love ships. So this is the feeling that I'm going for. I included the photo of Baku. My comic is titled The Baku, and I was looking for inspiration on dream creatures and stuff, and I came across this article about things, and it has a whole bunch of legendary dream creatures in this article, and this one, the Baku, and I absolutely loved it. It's such a cool looking creature, and it eats nightmares. So I was like, oh, that is cool. My Baku looks a bit different to that. Oh, I love Pinterest. You can go to the articles and stuff. But my Baku looks quite different than this. It's not there, because the dream creatures, there isn't like our actual myths and stuff in the dream world, but the dream worlders they study us, they study the humans, and they take inspiration from the humans, and with that they have these creatures that can eat other dream world creatures, and dream stuff, the dream dust in general. And they caught these creatures the Baku and shaped them to look like that. So this character, her name is Mira, the little girl. She's the main character for my comic, but she looks different to this in the reboot booted version of my comic, but there's the tail of an ox, because the Baku are described as having the tail of an ox. So in my story, it was like the characters, they're able to shape the characters to look how they want the Baku, because they are made creatures. My main character, Mira, she was an imaginary friend of a little girl. You can imagine who. And yeah, so this is the feeling I'm going for. I can ramble on forever about it. I just love this. I want a village. There's the main setting where she grows up is she doesn't quite grow up there, but yeah, the main setting is a village. I was very inspired by Asterix and Obelix, and I wanted my own little village. And I love this guy's work. Just look at this, how pretty it is. And I've always loved his work, and I was like, I gotta put this on my mood board, because it's a village first of all, and then the theme of this visual development camp is Vikings. So I was like, this is perfect. I'm putting it on my mood board. But I love this thing, and this is like wonderful, and that it's like the mood of my comics. So yeah, this is my mood board. Sorry, I hope this me scrolling here is all okay. And I put in seals because my villages, they're based on my dogs, and I'm making them these sulky-like creatures, and specifically modeled on the Cape Fur seals. I love Cape Fur seals look at the little ears. How cute are those little ears? So yeah, that's why I have some seal pictures, and the sea. Oh, I love the sea, and the seals on the rocks. So I was getting images of the rocks. So it's like their houses or rock shaped, something along those lines. I'm gonna be using this camp to make all the concept art that I've been wanting to make for my story. Yeah, so this is what it feels like. Thanks for watching. I hope you join the camp. Let me know. It's going to be lots of fun. And bye.